The 5 most disturbing scientific discoveries. Scientists have come to some surprising conclusions about the world and our place in it. Are some things just better left unknown? Science can be glorious. It can bring clarity to a chaotic world. But big scientific discoveries are by nature counterintuitive and sometimes shocking. Here are 5 of the biggest threats to our peace of mind. 5. The universe is made of stuff we can barely begin to imagine. Everything you probably think of when you think of the universe, planets, stars, galaxies, black holes, dust, makes up just 4% of whatever is out there. The rest comes in 2 flavors of dark, or unknown stuff, dark matter, at 23% of the universe, and dark energy, at a whopping 73% iter. But astronomers do know that, thanks to these dark parts, the universe is expanding. And not only expanding, but expanding faster and faster. Ultimately, everything in the universe will drift farther and farther apart until the universe is uniformly cold and desolate. The world will end in a whimper. 4. We've already changed the climate for the rest of the century. The mechanics of climate change aren't that complex. We burn fossil fuels. A byproduct of that burning is carbon dioxide. It enters the atmosphere and traps heat, warming the surface of the planet. The consequences are already apparent. Glaciers are melting faster than ever, flowers are blooming earlier, just ask Henry David Thoreau. And plants and animals are moving to more extreme latitudes and altitudes to keep cool. Even more disturbing is the fact that carbon dioxide lingers in the atmosphere for hundreds of years. We have just begun to see the effects of human-induced climate change, and the predictions for what's to come range from dire to catastrophic. 3. Your mind is not your own. If you're in a happy, optimistic, ambitious mood, check the weather. Sunny days make people happier and more helpful. In a taste test, you're likely to have a strong preference for the first sample you taste, even if all of the samples are identical. The more often you see a person or an object, the more you'll like it. Mating decisions are based partly on smell. That's true even for flashbulb memories, the ones that feel as though they've been burned into the brain. Like millions of people, neuroscientist Kareem Nader has vivid and emotional memories of the September 11, 2001, attacks and their aftermath. But as an expert on memory, and, in particular, on the malleability of memory, he knows better than to fully trust his recollections. As clear and detailed as these memories feel, psychologists find they are surprisingly inaccurate. 2. The microbes are gaining on us. Antibiotics and vaccines have saved millions of lives. Without these wonders of modern medicine, many of us would have died in childhood of polio, mumps or smallpox. But some microbes are evolving faster than we can find ways to fight them. Hospitals are infested with antibiotic-resistant Staphylococcus bacteria that can turn a small cut into a limb or life-threatening infection. And new diseases keep jumping from animals to humans: Ebola from apes, SARS from masked palm civettes, hantavirus from rodents, bird flu from birds, swine flu from swine. Even tuberculosis, the disease that killed Frederick Chopin and Henry David Thoreau, is making a comeback, in part because some strains of the bacterium have developed multi-drug resistance. Even in the 21st century, it's quite possible to die of consumption. 1. There have been mass extinctions in the past, and we're probably in one now. Paleontologists have identified 5 points in Earth's history when, for whatever reason, asteroid impact, volcanic eruptions and atmospheric changes are the main suspects. Mass extinctions eliminated many or most species. Today, according to many biologists, we're in the midst of a 6th great extinction. Mastodons may have been some of the earliest victims. As humans moved from continent to continent, large animals that had thrived for millions of years began to disappear: mastodons in North America, giant kangaroos in Australia, dwarf elephants in Europe. Whatever the cause of this early wave of extinctions, humans are driving modern extinctions by hunting, destroying habitat, introducing invasive species and inadvertently spreading diseases.
please do subscribe, like and share this video with your friends and family. Also turn on the notifications to stay tuned to our daily new contents.